Hello, I hope you're well. So in this video today, I want to talk about how business leaders need to understand the changing pace of cybersecurity. Now, Claude has just released, and I'm going to look at my notes for this because it's happening so quickly. Even explaining this stuff is difficult. So Claude have got a new tool called Claude Code Security. Why do we care? Well, what it means is, and this is why this is important for your business, traditionally, it was very difficult to find exploits in software and successfully exploit them. Now, it's going to be very trivial to create targeted attacks against specific bits of software and specific companies. So if your business has something that hackers are interested in, they could potentially target you or target specific systems. And bear in mind, this is state actors as well as companies, hacking groups looking to profit. So here's some really important information. Okay. In a minute, I'm going to tell you what you're going to need to do about it, but just bear with me if that's okay. It says here, I've replaced Claude in a sandbox environment with standard utilities and vulnerability analysis tools. The team, the red team, which means the hacking team, they didn't provide any specialized instructions, custom harnesses, or task-specific prompting, just the model and the code. And OpenAI has done the same thing with no custom tooling and no agentic framework. What that means is that you today can become a hacker. You just simply have to, obviously, we wouldn't do this because it's moral and illegal, tell the AI what you want it to do. Why is this a problem for your business? Well, all the systems that you're running at the moment, some human is checking this stuff. That's not going to work anymore. It's going to have to be done by AI. AI is going to have to be checking every piece of code. And then when there's vulnerabilities, it needs to patch them quickly. This is going to cause two impacts. First of all, if you're running legacy unsupported systems, the exploits are going to be out there and that you are going to get exploited. And the second thing is that we're going to have to patch systems much, much more often, which both of these things are going to cause business disruption. They're going to cause business disruption. And this is the point of this video, because in the past, it didn't matter. You could run a 10-year-old piece of software. If you want to run Windows XP, if you want to run Office 2006 or something, I don't know, maybe it's that version, it didn't really matter. Nobody cared. Chances of getting hacked, pretty much zero. But now, and this is what's changing, and it's going to change very quickly, you're going to have to spend a lot more time, energy, and effort patching the systems, keeping them up to date. And if you're doing any kind of software development or you have custom software, it's going to need AI to check it and look for vulnerabilities, because these tools exist today and hackers are going to start using them now. And you need to invest money, time, and effort to reduce the number of different systems and applications that you use and make sure that those that you use are being properly managed, supported, and updated, and you've got the necessary measures in place. I've been asked more and more now to look at vendors and do analysis if we think products are safe and well written. And the vendors I expect to be doing these kind of tests. So in the past, we do penetration tests, or we write a nice report. We spend several weeks fixing the bugs. That's not going to work anymore. We're going to need to do this much more quickly. And when you change stuff, you're going to break it. So we're going to see a lot more over the next 18 months to 2 years, a lot more software that breaks. And we're going to see a lot more successful hacking attempts. So what you need to do, as I say, you're going to need to change the way that updates get applied so it's much faster, and change the way that you manage the estate. And this is going to require additional resources. That's it, really. So you're going to need to put additional resources into managing this stuff. And the thing about it is if you do this today, if you have your list of software applications that you're using and you're controlling them, and you've got your patch management and you've got your lifecycle management in place, it's going to be a lot easier, because struggling to rush to do this is going to be really, really difficult. So planning ahead, we need to start thinking about this stuff, putting a budget and a plan in place to make sure that we're moving this stuff forward and moving the needle. And as I say, like a lot of these things don't cost a lot of money, but they do require time, energy, and a focus. So that's it. I hope that's helpful. Please let me know what you think. And if I can help you with any of these things, do reach out to me. Speak to you soon. Have a great day.